Smell me like a Hellcat.
Hey guys, this is Matt the Avenger, and today we're back for another video. This one is discussing Doomfist once again. Only after about 48 hours of being on the PTR, he was already nerfed. The distance of his right click, I believe? I don't know. I have my scheme switched around on my controller and computer, so I think it's the right click. But the distance has been decreased. Originally, it was, I believe, I might be wrong, on the test range map, it would get you from a specific point to the 30 meter. Now, barely gets you past the 20 or 25. I don't remember the exact distance, but it was nerfed. But even before the nerf, he was pretty susceptible to being countered by a couple of people. Mainly, since he is a very ability-centric hero, Sombra was a big culprit of taking him out, because without his abilities, he's almost useless. He has no mobility at that point, so once hacked, he's just a sitting duck. He has some damage, but it's inconsistent and can't really take out anything big, especially if you have a Roadhog there. Also, speaking of which, Roadhog has one-shot potential on him still, even with the less damage. If you aim at his chest or his neck, it's a one-shot kill on Doomfist. So Roadhog is basically a counter to yet another hero, even after his nerf. Pharah is also a very big counter to Doomfist, mainly because Doomfist is very horizontal with his attacks and how he damages people. And Pharah can get up in the air, shoot him from above. Same with D.Va, but D.Va isn't really the best counter for him. More or less, she is countered by him, I guess I could say, because he has really no projectiles that do much damage. He could just get up into D.Va's face and damage her out of her mech, either pushing her out of the fight or making her go into the fight without a mech. Another person who is a pretty decent counter is Genji, because Genji can be all over the place, but he can get pinned very easily and cannot deflect any of Doomfist's abilities as of yet. I think that might be something that they implement, because at this point, they're almost counters to each other. Doomfist cannot be blocked by Genji, but Genji is also, like, sporadically through the air, unable to get hit by Doomfist in some situations and be able to hit him without him being able to really escape. But now, Zarya is not only a good counter to Doomfist, but also a good assistant. She's a good counter because, of course, she can mortar him from afar. She has the barrier, which can make her immune to his abilities. And I'm not sure about what happens if you charge Zarya into a wall when she's bubbled. I'm not sure if it destroys the bubble or not. But he's also pretty well assisted by her as well, because, of course, Graviton is the ultimate assist. The ultimate assist in the entire game. You can rack up team kills with almost any ultimate if you have a Zarya paired on your team. But besides that, he is quite strong against some heroes, especially squishies. He can one-punch most squishy, most offense and defense heroes, I believe. But I do not think he can deconfigure Bastion. I think Bastion, if he's in turret mode, I'm not even sure if he gets knocked back. I haven't actually tested that personally, but he might, but I don't think he does. Bastion might be a good counter to Doomfist, but who knows? If he can't be knocked out of turret, he's definitely a good counter to Doomfist. But all that aside, the counters and who he counters, yada yada yada, that will all be discovered later on in Doomfist's existence, since he is rather new, only coming out like 3 or 4 days ago. I've had my own little bit of playtime on him. I mean, I tried for multiple hours just to get to play as him, but people are rude sometimes. But all that aside, now to basically how the meta is going to change. The meta isn't going to change too adversely, because Doomfist is a dive hero and fits into dive comp, but who you replace might be the Genji, or might be the Tracer. Because he is like a mix between Reaper, Genji, and Tracer all into one. He has the one-shot capability that Reaper kind of has if he gets right up in your face. Also is spammy all around the map like Genji and Tracer both are. But he also has a bit of Reinhardt in him because, of course, the pinning and the shooting people into a wall. But who because of him, might rise to the top. You might see a lot more Pharahs, because Pharah is a decent counter to him, because he can't really get up to her unless she positions herself in a very bad position, letting him either jump up to her position and punch her, or she falls to the ground and gets punched. Either way, she might be bigger in the meta. Same with Sombra. She's already got a rise this season, but I think she might get a bigger one because she is a ultimate counter to Doomfist, erasing all of his abilities. Like many other heroes, unlike many other heroes, he's purely ability. Like, he relies solely on his abilities, so without them, he's useless. So you might see a lot more Sombras and Pharahs after he's launched. And you might see a loss of Genjis and Tracers and all that. But all that aside, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Submit your clips down below if you want them to be featured on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Matt, the Emerald Avenger. Peace out.